Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love and the journey of ascension. It's a bit echoey in this room, but we have a massive table that I could extend if I wanted to. I could extend my table for you. Cheers, cheers. That coffee's hot. We can hear the birds tweeting outside. Somebody tweeting something. That'd be Twitter. I don't do Twitter. I just do YouTube. That's the only platform you'll find me on, is YouTube. Let's do a past, present, future reading. That's the past and this is the future. The energy of the High Priestess having the ability to tap into the Akashic records where all is recorded, all that's happened in the past, all that's presently happening, and all that's due to happen. That's the present. Oh, that's the gift. It's being able to see. Those were the mermaids, magical mermaids and dolphins cards. I'm just going to adjust my chair. Okay. Are you comfortable? I'm comfortable. Are you comfortable? This is a high table. I know it is. Past, present, future. You seem to have two cards for each section. What happened in the past? Someone turned their manifestation on its head. Okay, so we got the Fool, but look at his head. That's the challenge. It took me to a Celtic cross reading. So what are we talking about? We're talking about manifesting your desires, what you desire. And we have the Fool here, who he couldn't see, but I feel like his head is being snapped up to look at the divine. Look to the sky. Limat. Somebody who had manifested their free spirit allowed themselves to be walked over like a doormat. When they had their manifestation right at their hands, but instead it's like they're carrying two wands. One's a walking stick and one is a stick for a peddler's bag. Is coming through. Peddler. I'm taken to like being poor. You manifested the gift, the present, and for some reason, this masculine is struggling getting away from like being a doormat. I feel like a lot has been swept under the mat. This creature here is clawing at him. I feel a bit shaky and a bit hot and sweaty and clammy. Let's have a look and see what the magical mermaids and dolphins want to say regarding the past energy. I felt you were tempted by a siren, a female siren, who will lure you in with what tempts you, and we all have our own temptations, lures you in, but then traps you, and it wasn't worth the price. So let's have a look here and see what's going on. Playtime. The dolphins know the importance of playing as joy creates mindsets. It doesn't say that, it says joy creates miracles and manifestations. So in the past, there was a time when this fool here allowed himself to have fun, to be able to play. The dolphins know the importance of playing as joy creates miracles and manifestation. So whilst in this field, playing this sport, playing, manifest your heart's desire. But what happened? Like somebody stopped the fun. They snapped. Now if it has something to do with that person that's like attacking their leg, dragging them down. Playtime. Past energy. So looking up at the sky here, snapped up. Okay, you better shape up. It's bucking up your ideas. Bucking up your ideas. Your ideas are limited. You've stumped your own growth. The enjoyment of work. Because if you're bucking up your ideas, that's a lot about focusing on money. Okay? Hard graft is involved if you're wanting to not necessarily generate money, but if you're wanting to make money. Okay. So, well, let's read an oracle of the shadows and light cards and see more about this past energy. Stumping your own growth, so now you're needing a walking stick. Aging will come through because there's the riddle of the Sphinx. So the riddle is along the lines of what has 4 legs in the morning, 2 in the afternoon and 3 in the evening. Now that's like life. The morning, the afternoon of your life, and then the evening. So when you're a baby, you crawl on 4, can't say you crawl on 4 legs, but that's what really it is. It's like I'm feeling an animal instinct coming through now. So with children being very instinctual, they cry and let you know what their needs are. You might have to figure it out because they can't talk, but you can sense. You can sense somebody's needs. So I felt this energy of being pulled in by a siren who knew exactly what you needed to trap you. My voice shook then. And this has shook your world. Well, did shake your world. This is past energy. There was the opportunity to break free. The fool, he takes that leap of faith. And he turned his back on his own manifestation of fun. Let's read this energy of playtime, this past energy. But now I feel the energy of being in the evening of your lifetime. With the watching the buck, watching the money, so understanding retirement is coming. Ask yourself, how do you retire you? Because you should be in a natural state of being and not grafting your way to the grave. And how are you going to enjoy life if grafting has drained you? Playtime. How does the saying go? You don't stop playing when you grow old. You grow old because you stopped playing. Playtime. I just opened up to a blessed change. This card indicates that you've been straining and working too hard and that you've lost your original focus. You're striving more out of habit than out of a clear direction. The dolphins ask you to stop and divert your attention through stillness and non-competitive play. Any kind of playfulness will shake up your ruts and routines, and allow you to regain perspective on what is important and what is not. Playing is a magical form of meditation as it opens your heart, chakra, and allows your creative spirit to tap into divine wisdom. Full stop. I felt that energy here. The free spirit. So playing is a magical form of meditation as it opens your heart chakra and allows your creative spirit to tap in to divine wisdom. In your playfulness, if your playfulness involves outdoor physical activity, the extra oxygen will also spark new ideas for you. I feel that this energy has you feeling blue and has you feeling trapped, as if you can't be you, and there's not the freedom to be able to do that. You turned your back on that. So let's have a look at the shadows of Oracle, the Oracle of Shadows and Light. Eclipse Mermaid, a powerful energy shift. Okay. October, the 10th month. Last October. It's past energy. The 10th. Okay, Wheel of Fortune. Which way was the wheel going to spin, in your favour or not in your favour? Eclipse Mermaid, a powerful energy shift. About the Eclipse Mermaid, the beautiful Eclipse Mermaid floats in the wild Red Sea, watching, feeling a very powerful energy shift taking place. She is bathing in the energy and interacting with the energy, but she is not trying to direct it or force it into a particular direction. So this takes me to around about that time of year. I knew that there was big things in store for 2025. I wasn't being told what they were, but the revelations are coming. I know that my heightened psychic abilities have heightened, but my heightened psychic abilities are in full force. I'm sure there's more. It's different. This energy shift is different, and you can feel it. You can feel it. I feel the divine feminines as a collective are. What's coming through is the word passive. I'm feeling very passive. There's a red stain on this book. I want to check myself to see if I'm bleeding anywhere. I'm not. I've got the radio playing in the background, and the song that's playing is I don't know much, but I know I love you. And let that be all there is to know. Don't know much, but I know I love you. That's a beautiful song. Luna's laying on well, she's laying not on the doorstep. Well, it is a doorstep, but inside the house. The back door's open. She had surgery yesterday. So she's recuperating, but She loved the fact that she could go out about midday. She had to stay in for 24 hours. She wasn't happy about that. And so out she went, just leave the back door open. She's very chilled. Is that air nice? That cool breeze, Luna? I think she likes the radio to be on in the background. Sweet dreams while she's catnapping. Okay. She is bathing in the energy and interacting with the energy, but she is not trying to direct it or force it into a particular direction. She has already prepared and is moving with it, but there is no effort involved. She is staying quite still, very calm but vigilant. I used that word this morning in this morning's reading. She is staying quite still, very calm but vigilant and observant at this moment. Her eyes reflect the energy of the eclipse, and within her, all that has been hidden will be emerging into the open. What she will become depends on what she has hidden away. Eclipses are times of great shifts and awakenings, and sometimes unwanted and uninvited change. When an eclipse comes through your life, simply acknowledge that a cosmic event is taking place, and it will have a ripple effect throughout your world. Allow what needs to emerge to come out, because during this powerful time, nothing can remain suppressed, hidden, or underneath anymore. So one of the things I have been told is truth speaking. I'm told that I can allow myself to be free with what I feel truths need to be spoken, where I know that I do have a filter, because I'm not wanting to hurt people's feelings, but I've been told we're not really doing them any good by not pointing out the behaviours that will not be beneficial to them, for them, and will not create lucrative results. That word lucrative just keeps coming up. Okay. The Eclipse Mermaid speaks. This energy shift you're about to experience needs preparation. No effort, no force, but it helps to be ready. I feel that's the seriousness of the Divine Feminines. They're aware. They need to be ready. Expect amazing dreams, possible clairvoyant experiences, and please do watch addictions, gossip, the internet, the kinds of food you eat, and who you spend time with, and how they influence you. These are all very significant when this being comes to visit. So this morning I shared a video by Abraham Hicks, and I wanted to say, let's spend a week with Abraham and allow Abraham Hicks into your circle of influence. So that would be the 5 people that you hang around with the most, you interact with. So I know that for a week I don't have to interact with anybody unless I'm choosing to. So I've taken some time off of work, and I knew that this was coming and that I had to prepare for this time. To be still, to be with one's higher self, that's it. This is a magnificent time to start a new health regime. I was taken to Regina once upon a time on Netflix. The Snow White's stepmother, the evil witch, is that what she's called? The evil queen? Regina, her name is Regina. So they're taken to Storybrooke and then forget that they are these magical fairy tale characters. Stories have been written about you, but a spell has taken you that Regina cast. Just as Snow White, the spell hit just as Snow White was having her baby, Prince Charming's baby, and the baby was put into the trunk of the tree that Pinocchio's dad, I just don't know how to pronounce his name. I seem to get it wrong every time I try and say it. So he had carved out the magic tree, which would hold two. It was going to be taking Snow White and the baby. But then it could only take one, because I believe that Pinocchio was sent through as one of the, to be saved from the spell. But Snow gave birth before, so the baby was just put in to the trunk of the tree and disappeared, with hopes that they would return on a certain date and help them all to remember. Let's carry on. This is a magnificent time to start a new health regime, particularly if you're wishing to reduce addictions that are unhealthful. Remember, there's no real avoiding life and the planets and the galaxy's energy shifts. You can work with these eclipses and maximise their amazing power, or you can do nothing, and their changes could overwhelm you. The worst choice is to fight the energy and refuse to try something new. What will you choose as your own personal eclipse approaches? The divination message: a deeply emotional, energetic shift, akin to that of a powerful full eclipse, is taking place in your life. There could be revelations, scandals, and truths being told too at this time, and you may feel the urge to change what you eat, how you look and dress, how you express yourself, what classes you take, who you hang out with, and what you thought you wanted to do with your life. If you are on the path, your own soul path, everything that takes place will be good and right, even if it is disruptive. If you have not placed your feet on the path, this time may feel more disruptive, tumultuous, and surprising. Any strange, doesn't say that, it says any change at this time will bring you closer to who you truly are. It is up to each of us to choose how we move through an eclipse. Only one thing is certain: resistance is futile, pointless. Resistance was pointless. 23 minutes. Do I upload that on its own? Past. Yeah. Okay, I'll talk to you soon in the present.